Hi, I'm Dr. J. For those of you who haven't met me before, I'm going to be sharing some inspiring information on health. Today I'm going to be talking about some actionable things that you need to do in order to be healthy. Some fundamental things that you can utilize in your life, take immediate action on, and you're going to be healthier for it. My whole goal and why I became a chiropractor is I want people to thrive in life and not just survive. So I'm going to share a bit of my story with you guys on how I became a chiropractor, and then I'm going to give you some fundamentals of health. And these fundamentals are what me and my family live our lives by. You're not going to want to miss this. Stay tuned. I remember the day I decided I wanted to become a chiropractor. So long story short, I was 19 years old, I was in the gym, and I was bench pressing, and I was bench pressing a little too heavy, so I injured my right shoulder, and I ended up suffering with this really bad right shoulder pain that had been going on for months. So I did what most Americans would do in that scenario, and I went to the medical doctor. And all the medical doctor did for me was put me on a bunch of painkillers and muscle relaxers. And what I hated about the experience was I still had the shoulder pain at the end of the day, but now I had all of this brain fog from all the medications I was taking. So it just so happened at that time that a girlfriend of mine at that time was working for a chiropractor. Now, she convinced me to come in totally against my will because I was like, what's a chiropractor who cracks backs all day long gonna do for my right shoulder? But I went in anyways because I was desperate by that point. So I go in and see this guy, and he takes an x-ray on my neck, and he says, look, the problem's not in your shoulder, the problem's in your neck. And he proceeds to tell me I had this subluxation going on in my neck where the nerves that were controlling the shoulder were being pinched, were being occluded upon. And that was causing neurological interference, and that was what was causing my shoulder pain. And of course I didn't believe him. I thought he was just trying to sell me. But within 2 weeks of adjusting my neck, this shoulder pain that I've been experiencing for 6 months completely went away. And I thought, wow, there's really something to this. Not only that, but I ended up having increased energy levels, I had clarity of thought, and I noticed I wasn't depressed anymore. No, I was in a lot of ways I was depressed because of the chronic pain and the meds I was taking. And I would sit in his waiting room, and what was really cool is I'd watch all these families coming into his practice with smiles on their faces because they were living an abundant and healthy lifestyle. And I remember I was sitting in his waiting room one day, and I was looking at one of the walls. He had all of these testimonials on the wall, and one testimonial really caught my attention. It was written by a mom about her son who no longer had to use his inhaler anymore because of chiropractic care. And it was right then and there that I decided that I wanted to become a chiropractor, and the rest is history. And the reason why I fell in love with chiropractic is it's natural, holistic healthcare. I wouldn't even call it a medicine. It's like a physical technology that's designed to remove neurological interference to get the body to function at a much higher level. You see, if there's any neurological interference going on, your body cannot fully function and heal at 100%. And that's simply because the brain, the spinal cord, the nerve system is what controls your body. Right? In order for your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, for you to be able to heal of whatever you're going through, all this health and healing and life-giving messages have to flow down from the brain through the spinal cord and out through the nerves into every single organ, tissue, cell, and muscle of your body. And that's why I fell in love with chiropractic, because it's natural healthcare. And that's what we don't have right now. We have a sick care system, right, that's perpetuated by all the news and media, because the number one funder of the news and the media is Big Pharma, is the pharmaceutical companies, right? In 2019, it was about $2.54 billion were paid out by pharmaceutical companies for direct to consumer drug ads. By the way, there's no other countries except for like maybe 2 that actually have direct to consumer drug ads. Only in America do we bombarded with these commercials that tell us, ask your doctor if such and such is right for you. Truth be told, the body has an amazing power to heal itself when removed of interference. And I'm talking about interference on all aspects of your life, right? So many levels of interference we cause in our lives. There's nutritional interference. We're not eating the proper foods to fuel our tissue cells, which would help us to thrive. We're not thinking the right thoughts. We're constantly bombarded by negative news that tells us, about the next scary thing that's going to wipe us off the planet. So we're not consuming positive things to reinforce a positive mindset, to reinforce empowering thoughts as opposed to disempowering thoughts. Every day, Americans are bombarded by messages that dumb them down, numb them out, and put them into a fear state. And what do we know about fear and chronic stress? Is it shuts down our ability to make logical and rational decisions for ourselves and our family. It's as simple as that. Okay? So we have to consume, we have to expose ourselves. We have to expose ourselves to positive messages, to good information, to true information and not propaganda. And that's what we have with the news and media. And news, in my mind, stands for nothing ever worth seeing. I call it the snooze. There's so many modes of interference we cause in our life. We're not physically moving enough. Our jobs require us to sit for 8 to 10 hours a day, so we're in a seated position. We're not moving. And what do we know about motion? Motion is life. Every single cell in your body is designed to move. The joints of your body are designed to move. Your heart has to beat. It's moving. Your lungs are moving. Your digestive system is constantly moving and working. Every tissue, cell, and organ of your body is designed to move to a certain degree. And when things aren't moving, guess what? You're dead. So motion is life. We are not moving enough. I read a study that showed if a person were to walk 20 minutes a day, a minimum of 5 days a week, it would reduce their risk of dying of a heart attack by 50%. People that are active live healthier lifestyles. And if I could put a capsule on everything I'm talking about, it's called living a healthy lifestyle. One of my heroes in life, Jack Lalanne, said it best. He said, your health account is your wealth account, because if you have your health, it pays dividends down the road. And so many people are sick, suffering, and dying needlessly, dying way too early because they're not living a God-centered, healthy lifestyle. We've lost our common sense in this country. Like, where has common sense gone, right? These things all equate to healthier bodies, healthier immune systems. And guess what? You have an abundance of energy. You have higher energy levels because you're doing the right things. You're honoring this temple that God has blessed you with, right? It's like your car, right? Would you want to put the most appropriate fuel into your car that's going to help your car run accordingly? Or do you fuel it with, sand and water? Right? How's your car gonna run? So if you're constantly putting bad foods into your body, if you're constantly drinking bad beverages that are high in high fructose corn syrup and sugar and natural flavors and God knows what else, guess what? Your body isn't gonna run very efficiently. So you're gonna have low levels of energy. And that's why exhaustion plagues this country. So it's very, very simple. What are the things that you need to do to add into your life that are going to help you live an abundant lifestyle and help you to thrive in life? And what are the things that you need to take out of your life? It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Being healthy and having abundant light and having an abundant amount of health isn't really that complicated. And I want you to know that you can make changes in your life. I just talked to a patient of mine today who quit smoking. He's been smoking for over 20 years of his life, and now he's clean and free of cigarettes. He says he's coughing up stuff he's never seen before, and that's because his body is detoxing. Okay? So let me give you a list of 5 things that you need to do. You need to work out more. Okay? So you need to move more. You need to move your body, and by moving your body, you need to perspire a bit, increase your heart rate, work out, okay? And whatever you do to move your body that's fun for you, that you like doing, do that, okay? I like going to the gym on a regular basis. I like sitting in the sauna. I like doing all kinds of different workouts, mainly high intensity interval training. Love doing that. I'm passionate about that. But if you're a walker or a jogger, do more of that. If you like step aerobics, do more of that. If you like cycling, right, do more of that. Find something you love doing and have fun at, and do more of that. The point is, have fun while you're doing it. It becomes addictive, and it's a positive addiction that you can add into your life. Eat more healthy God foods versus man foods. Look, man foods are synthetic food-like substances. They are not they're not going to fuel your tissue cells. You're not going to have abundant health, life, and energy from eating synthetic food that is designed to taste really good but have no nutritional value. Okay? So you need to eat good, healthy, and vibrant foods. Leafy green veggies, fruits, okay? Meats that are organic, like grass-fed meats, are going to be healthier for you. Healthy fats like coconut oil, organic olive oil, and things like that are going to be good for your body. God foods versus man foods. I mean, it's very, very simple. There's my nutritional advice. Jack LaLanne said, if it tastes good, spit it out. And if it's made by man, don't eat it. Okay? Remove neurological interference. That's where chiropractic care comes into play, because we're all about removing neurological interference via adjustments on the spine. Okay, so if you need to find a good chiropractor, whatever state you're in, whatever town you're in, let me know. I'm networked with some of the best chiropractors throughout the US. Okay, find a good chiropractor. Make sure your body's free and clear of neurological interference. Having your spine in alignment is super important because it houses and protects your spinal cord and those precious nerve roots that jet out of there. Detoxing your body on a regular basis. This is another aspect of health I participate in on a regular basis, okay? This is why I get into the sauna at the end of my workout. So you can find a gym that has a sauna, and make sure after each workout you're doing at least 15 minutes of sauna work. You're gonna sweat profusely. You're gonna have a deep, sebaceous sweat. That's gonna help your body get rid of heavy metals, PCPs, plastics, all kinds of stuff that we get exposed to. All those are toxins that we're exposed to on a regular basis. Like, for example, plastics, right? BPH that's in the plastic very readily absorbs through your skin. Okay, we breathe it in when the plastic off gases. For example, if you have your car parked out in the parking lot and it's a hot day, you got all that plastic in your car, guess what? It's off gassing, so you're breathing that in. Now, plastics mimic estrogen, right? They're an estrogen mimicker in the body, so it can actually synthetically raise estrogen levels in the body, and it can lead to all sorts of chaos because it mimics estrogen. A simple trick to that is, keeping your windows in your car slightly rolled down so it allows the off-gassing of the plastic to dissipate. All right, so it's very important that you're detoxing your body on a regular basis. Drink more water, and I'm not just talking about any kind of water, but highly filtered water that's going to be absorbed by your tissue cells. All right, it's not about how much water you drink, it's about how much water you absorb. Hydration implies that water is going into the cell, okay? And then the cell can flush out all those toxins, okay? And then eventually it gets processed through the kidneys and out in your urine. The last thing that I want to cover with you is growth and contribution. Now, have you ever studied any of Tony Robbins' work? This is one of the 6 human needs, right? All of us need to be growing, right? If we're not growing and we're stagnant, guess what? We become a cesspool, right? It's miserable when we're not growing. In my opinion, we need to grow. We need to better ourselves. I'm currently reading Awaken the Giant Within, and he talks about this principle of CANI, constant and never-ending improvement. CANI, constant and never-ending improvement. See, I'm on a mission to better myself because ultimately it's going to make me better in business. It's going to help me be a better husband for my wife, and it's going to help me be a better father for my kids. How important is it that we make sure we're functioning at our highest capacity so we can contribute, so we can give more? Because at the end of the day, we can have a lot of stuff and all that, but we're not going to the grave with anything, right? People won't remember the stuff you have. They'll remember how you made them feel, right? And so what you owe to the world is your highest level of self, because if you're functioning at your highest level of self, guess what? You're going to be more present time focus with people. You're gonna be more in tune with what they're saying. You're going to be able to listen better. You're going to be attentive to their needs. You're going to be more compassionate, more loving. Unhealthy people, I'm telling you, some of the most unhealthy people on the planet hate the most. All right, so abundant health is about giving more, being more, and contributing more. What's the best thing that you can contribute to the world? What's the best thing that you can contribute to your family, your friends, your significant other, the people you care about the most? What's your mission? What's your purpose in life? Your mission and your purpose is going to be better attained the healthier you are. And I'll leave you with that. All right. So if you like this little motivational video, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on different topics of health to help you be healthier in each one of these aspects in your life. As you explore the channel, you can see I do a lot of videos on stretching and eliminating back pain issues, and that's simply because, look, if you're in chronic pain, that's going to zap your body. So I like to focus on the skeletal muscular system, the digestive system, the cardiovascular system, the lymphatic system, brain health, your neurological system, basically all things health, because ultimately it's about thriving in life versus surviving flat out. So if you like this video, please share it, subscribe, become a subscriber to my channel. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this. But anyway, I appreciate your time today. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.